So getting comfortable, being comfortable versus getting comfortable. What is the difference? Do you hear the difference, or do I just sound like a crazy person? The difference is that when you are being comfortable, you are being yourself, right? You don't feel like you have to put on a show. You don't have to pretend. You are you, and you are comfortable in your skin. You are being comfortable. But when you are getting comfortable, when you are getting comfortable with yourself, you are no longer challenging yourself because you're comfortable where you are. You are comfortable with your circumstances. You are comfortable in that relationship. You are comfortable with that job. So you have gotten comfortable in these scenarios. And when we get comfortable, we don't seek change. We don't seek growth. It's like, people have said this to me a lot in life. They will say, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect person. I even said this, and I used this as a defense mechanism to excuse my behavior so that I could continue the behavior. I thought, I'm not perfect. I mean, what do you expect? We're imperfect people. I don't know what the beeping is, but we are imperfect people. Somebody's alarm must be going off. We are imperfect people. And I would say, let me just give a brief example. I was called needy, right, in my relationships when I was younger, in my 20s, okay? I liked the attention. I liked being with my person, right? I wanted us to be together, be on the phone for hours and hours and hours, okay? But you know what? It would be nice. Listen, hey, I still think it would be nice to have, them 3 hour, 4 hour phone call conversations, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But back then, I didn't know boundaries. I did not understand boundaries. I was not taught boundaries. So that is what I mean is by all this noise coming in. But that is what I mean by getting comfortable with yourself means that you cater to the excuses. You cater to the quote unquote imperfections. But if your imperfections are causing harm to yourself, causing harm to the relationships in your life, and when I say harm, I mean it's deadening those relationships. It's keeping you stagnant. That is when we need to examine and not remain comfortable where we are, but understand that change, when we accept that change, it can help us grow. Okay. Because a lot of us, we get comfortable and we stay where we're at. We should always be evolving. Now, the point, the lesson, there's a lesson to this. I want to ask you a question. Knowing what I just said about getting comfortable in that relationship. You no longer put on that perfume that you used to put on. You no longer put on that cologne you used to put on. You say, you know what soap and water will do? I smell just fine. You go, yeah, okay. Getting comfortable. As Black America, taking it out of the micro and bringing it to the macro, to the collective. Black America. I'm going to go here. I just have to ask you, are we comfortable where we remain, or have we gotten comfortable with where we're at?